Right there, as these negotiations continue between Russia and Ukraine over a potential ceasefire. Make sure you're tuning in to NewsX World for all of the updates. We move on now to the Middle East, and Israel's Defence Minister Israel Katz has threatened a forceful response to a missile fired from Yemen that the army said impacted near the country's main international airport. He added, "Anyone who hits us, we will hit them 7 times stronger." This came after Israel's military reported a missile launch from Yemen, prompting air raid sirens across parts of the country. Explosions were heard near Jerusalem and Ben Gurion International Airport in Tel Aviv. The Israeli military said multiple attempts were made to intercept the missile, and police confirmed that bomb disposal teams were investigating fragments of a fallen munition in central Israel. Yemen's Houthi rebels have claimed full responsibility for the strike. The Iran-backed group, which controls large areas of Yemen, has previously launched missiles and drones targeting Israel and Red Sea shipping in solidarity with Palestinians during the Gaza conflict. Just a day earlier, the Houthis claimed responsibility for their 3rd missile strike on Israel in 48 hours, though they had paused attacks during a recent Gaza ceasefire. The rebels warned in March that they would resume operations, citing Israel's aid blockade on the Gaza Strip. Tensions remain high as both Israel and regional actors brace for further escalation. Moving on now, Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is celebrating a resounding re-election victory, becoming the first man in 2 decades to win back-to-back terms. The centre-left Labour Party is projected to expand its majority, defying months of trailing polls and growing voter frustration over inflation and cost of living pressures. But the tide turned when the opposition Conservatives, led by Peter Dutton, proposed slashing the federal workforce and forcing public servants back into offices 5 days a week. That move, likened to Trump-era policies, sparked backlash and was seen as unfair to working women. Now, Treasurer Jim Chalmers says the government's top priority is managing the global uncertainty from the ongoing US-China trade war. He called it the dark shadow over Australia's economic outlook. Let's hear what he had to say.
Obviously, the immediate focus is on this global economic uncertainty, particularly the US and China part of that and what it means for us. And so I was able to be briefed on that, what's happening in markets and what it means for the Australian economy. So clearly that's the immediate focus. And again, I think one of the reasons why we got this big majority last night is because people recognised that if you wanted stability while the global economy was going crazy, then a majority Labor government was the best way to deliver that.
Meanwhile, Albanese, speaking to reporters after the win, said Australians voted for unity rather than division. He promised a disciplined and orderly government that would work every day to ease cost of living pain and navigate global challenges. Let's hear what the Australian Prime Minister had to say.
The Australian people voted for unity rather than division. We will be a disciplined, orderly government in our 2nd term, just like we have been in our 1st. We've been given the great honour of serving the Australian people, and we don't take it for granted, and we'll work hard each and every day. Thank you.
Well, partial results show Labour on track to win at least 83 seats, with the opposition securing just 38. More than 2/3 of votes have been counted. Dutton, who campaigned on hardline Conservative policies, suffered a major blow, losing his own seat in a rare political upset. For now, it's celebration time for Albanese, who made a quick stop at his local cafe and even scooped ice cream for the press before heading to a Sydney brewery serving Albo Pale Ale.